The Wrangler is that SUV that truly defines what Jeep as a brand stands for. However, the market size for buyers who are looking for a pure off-roader has become very small. Today's SUV buyer is looking for a lifestyle vehicle, an SUV that offers creature comforts and smart tech in addition to a 4x4, something like the 2024 Wrangler. Now, this promises to offer the best of both worlds. Girish drove and gave you his first impressions about the 2024 model a couple of months ago. You can find that video somewhere here. But today I am closer to home with this SUV and going to find out if this truly can be your everyday urban SUV. Well, before we start ahead in this video, do subscribe to Carandbike if you haven't already, and do not forget to hit that bell notification so you never miss an update from us. Now the 2024 Wrangler comes in two options, Unlimited and this top-spec Rubicon, as you can see from the lettering on the hood. Now in terms of dimensions, largely remains unchanged. The biggest change of course is the face. You get a new grille. This is a 7-slot grille, the signature Jeep design with the round headlamps of course, and the indicators have been positioned on the fender. Now there is an extension here for the bumper, a robust looking size, and as an accessory you can get this additional attachment that comes with that iconic Willys Jeep icon. Now there is another accessory here, you can see here on the grille up front with the Jeep logo. This is again something to deflect the air, and as you will find here, auxiliary lamps as well attached to the side. These badges, of course one of the badges is standard, but the rest of the other two are accessories, and you will have to pay extra for these on the sides. Coming to the wheels, these are 17-inch aluminum wheels shod in some all-terrain tires. The Unlimited version comes with larger 18-inch wheels with more road-biased tires.
The Wrangler also continues to come with the signature high-clearance flared fenders, black on this Rubicon model and body-colored ones for the Unlimited option. You still get all LED lighting with LED daytime running lamps, fog lights and LED tail lamps. What has also remained unchanged is the split tailgate with the attached spare wheel. But what's new is a tough Corning Gorilla Glass windshield, the first one in the market to get this feature. The 2024 Wrangler also continues to come in both hardtop and soft-top versions.
Now, irrespective of getting the hardtop or the soft top, the entire roof is removable. Of course, in this hardtop version, you will require some tools to remove the entire top, but the section that is above the driver and the co-driver, that can be easily removed. All you need to do is open these levers. There you have it. Now coming to the cabin of the 2024 Wrangler, basic layout of the SUV remains unchanged. It more or less similar. However, there are some new touches that includes this 12.3-inch touchscreen infotainment system. Now this comes with quite a bit of apps. It's quite intuitive, and the touch sensitivity is also nice. You get Apple CarPlay and Android Auto both wirelessly connected, and it gives you access to a ton of functions including the ADAS. Yes, the Wrangler now comes with ADAS as well, and that is available here. Then you have more buttons here. Most of the controls you will find on the touchscreen, but you have access buttons, quick access buttons as well, and that is something I like personally. This gives you an old school vibe. Do let us know in the comments what do you think about it. So you have a proper dial for the volume control, your proper dial for the aircon. Yes, this gets dual zone climate control as well, and a proper tuner for the radio and other aspects as well. One USP of these buttons are that everything over here is waterproof, because the Wrangler has the capability of going into deep depths, so it has very high water wading capacity. So if any water comes inside the car, the electronics will be secured, and that includes the electronic seats for the driver and co-driver, which comes with power adjustability. One negative that I would say here is that the Wrangler has a very large transmission tunnel, which is why the leg space for both the driver as well as the co-driver is quite cramped. There's not enough space for you to keep your left leg, considering this is an automatic. There's no dead pedal. You won't be very comfortable. It will take some time getting used to, but once you get used to that, it's not a big challenge. You also miss out on a lot of cubby holes. There is cup holders here, so that's it, but even the compartment over here is enough for some storage, but you do not find anything on the door because these doors can be removed, and that is the main reason why you will not find storage compartments here. But you do have a netted pocket here to keep some small knickknacks. Then again, you have a new steering wheel. This is multifunction. You have adaptive cruise control here, so controls for that. You have a multi-directional switch here to control the instrument cluster, which of course is a bit dated. You get analog dials, and there is a small MID unit, of course. So this setup alone looks a bit dated. This could have been one area where Wrangler could have offered a proper full digital display. As for the rear seat, you can see that it is not the most comfortable space here. Yes, the seats are cushioned all right, but there is no under thigh support. I sit a bit high because of the floor. Now, although the leg room is decent, this is set to my driving position, and I am 5 feet 9 inches tall. So leg room is not that big an issue, but yes, under thigh support is bad. So long distance in the Wrangler's rear seat won't be that comfortable. So this is not a chauffeur driven car for sure. Of course, you get this middle seat that can be folded down to access a bit of cup holders, and if you fold it up, 3 people can sit here. Yes, but the middle seat is more suited for kids. You get 3-pointed seat belts for all passengers, so that's a good addition. But otherwise, this feels like a cramped space. Even access to the second row might be a challenge. This is, as you can see, is a small opening for the door, so ingress and egress might be a challenge for older people. Now, you also get a couple of rear AC vents here for both the rear passengers, along with a set of USB ports, both Type A and Type C. And then you have a 150 watt 3-point socket as well. Of course, this is a flat pin socket similar to what you see in America. So you will need an adapter to connect any Indian devices on this car.
Jeep has also enhanced the safety features offered with the 2024 Wrangler. And in addition to 6 airbags, anti-lock brakes and brake force distribution, the SUV also gets electronic stability control, hill start assist, electronic roll mitigation, and a clear rear parking camera with park assist. The 2024 Wrangler also gets a bunch of advanced driver assistance systems like forward collision warning, adaptive cruise control, and advanced brake assist.
So powering the Wrangler is the same 2-liter turbocharged petrol engine as before, and even the output remains unchanged. You get 268 brake horsepower and 400 Newton meter of peak torque, and these are some good meaty numbers, and it shows the SUV has immense pulling power, and the power buildup is also nice, and it suddenly feels a lot more enjoyable to drive. As for how the SUV performs on road, right now we are driving the Rubicon version, which is the more off-road oriented version of the Wrangler. Yes, you get knobby all-terrain tires on these one. However, if you get the unlimited version, there you get bigger 18-inch wheels with road purpose tires. So those are more capable of handling the urban terrains and the tarmac. So if your SUV needs will majorly involve highway driving and city driving with occasional off-roading, then the unlimited might suffice. As for ride quality, this is not a monocoque chassis, it is a ladder-on frame vehicle, so you will have those disadvantages here. Having said that, it does take on the undulations on the road pretty nicely. Yes, the ride is slightly bumpy, but I would credit that to the Rubicon's knobbier tires. I feel the unlimited version, once we get to drive it, will be a lot more suited for our urban streets and roads. Now the suspension is set a bit on the softer side, so if you are going through some small undulations, that is not a big problem. But yeah, if a big pothole or some big undulations comes your way, then you will have that vertical movement in this SUV.
The Wrangler's handling too has improved a lot, and the SUV feels a lot more stable both on the straight line and around a corner. I also love the steering feel. It has a nice heft to it and offers good feedback. In fact, the steering also helped me a great deal in maneuvering this near 2.2-ton SUV through Mumbai traffic. Almost effortless.
Now coming to the off-road features, you have seen a sample of what this SUV can do in our initial video. Of course, just giving you a refresher, you get a proper all-wheel drive system with the Wrangler. This gets you a 2 high, then you have 4 high automatic, then you have 4 high part time, then you have a 4 low as well, and with a proper shifter lever for the all-wheel drive system. Then in addition to that, you have differential lock both for the front and rear axle. Then you have a more robust rear axle as well. Jeep has updated the rear axle to improve the off-road prowess of this SUV. So that is an addition that you get here. And in addition to that, you also have sway bar control. So yes, if you are in a pretty rough terrain and an adventurous terrain, the Wrangler can get you there, get you out of it and back home.
Prices for the 2024 Jeep Wrangler begin at 67,65,000 rupees for the unlimited option and go up to 71,65,000 rupees for the Rubicon variant. Now, although these are ex-showroom prices, the SUV's on-road cost is almost close to 90 lakh rupees, and you can easily cross the 1 crore mark if you decide to properly accessorize your Wrangler. So, what does this tell us?
The Wrangler has certainly impressed me. It is powerful, very capable off-road, and has the pedigree that makes it a true blue SUV. At the same time, on the road, it will get you a ton of attention. Despite the bulk, it is quite easy to handle and comes with all the latest features and tech, albeit missing out on some key offerings. So yes, compared to its predecessors, the 2024 Jeep Wrangler certainly is capable of being an everyday SUV for you. However, is it the benchmark? Sadly, no. There are other SUVs in the segment that do that far better and also come with a capable all-wheel drive system. But none of them come as close to the Wrangler when it comes to character. So I will have to agree with Jeep when it says the Wrangler is the one and only. Well, if you like this video, do give it a thumbs up and share it with your fellow enthusiasts. And if you have any comments for us, do put them down in the comment box below. And for more such content, keep following Car and Bike.